made it to the post office. I had a few errands to run, and I've been wanting fruit lately, and since our watermelon isn't quite ready for us to pick yet, I decided to go and pick up some strawberries and pineapple and grapes. I think that's all I got. But I had to run to H-E-B and get some groceries and a couple small things, and then I returned some packages and dropped off some stuff at the dry cleaners. So it's been a pretty busy day, but I'm gonna go inside and get these chicks because I'm sure they are ready to let them go. And then I will show you guys once I get back into the car. Alright, you guys, I think that was the funnest experience I've ever had, picking up some chicks from the post office. I don't know what it was, but there was nothing but women on the inside of there, and typically there's more men. I don't know. I guess whenever I pick up early in the mornings. Anyway, so when they brought out both of these big boxes, everybody was like in awe, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, those are chicks! You ordered chicks through the mail!" And it was a cool experience. I got to explain to them what breed they were, because everybody was like all asking questions like, "What breed are they? Why did you get them through the mail? Is it like some chick special?" and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, we just buy these guys online, since no one else locally, sells these types or this breed of chick, and then we raise them for 8 weeks and take them to processing. So it was actually really cool. Got to share our farm with everybody, and I actually had business cards, so I was able to pass a few of those out to everybody that wanted one. And it was really funny. We knew that everybody that works at the post office, they just can't stand when these chicks are there past probably like 30 minutes, and everybody up there that was working was like, "Yeah, we were waiting for you to come pick up." There was like 7 different orders of chicks today, and they said that they just get on their nerves, and also they don't want to have to care for them because, if something happens to our chicks, they could be blamed. They don't want to be held responsible for all these many lives. But look, there's so many. With them being in the mail for 3 days, which is 1 day longer than they typically are when they're shipped to us, they're actually pretty healthy. They're real active, which is a great sign. So I'm going to get these guys home, get them into their new brooder, and take care of them, make sure they all have plenty of water. I still need to make up that magic water, but this is going to be a fun ride. Right now, they're not as loud as they typically are, so that's great. Oh, they're so cute. So cute. I am pulling up to the house, and these guys have drove me nuts this entire ride. Typically it's not so bad, but whenever you have 100, it's a lot. You guys are a lot. Oh look, I think I have a package. I can't tell. Might have a package at the gate that I'll have to get, but whenever I get to the house, I've got to get a couple bags of the groceries out because it's cold stuff, and then I'm going to make their magic water, which we're going to post the recipe to the magic water down below. And the recipe that we post down below, that's for 1 gallon of water, and we have a 7-gallon water, so with the 7-gallon water, you got to times that recipe that we put by 7 to get what you need. Or, I mean, if you guys just use 1. And all it is it's all organic. It's got, I should know this. So it's got garlic, apple cider vinegar, honey, sugar, I think lemon juice. I always have to pull up the recipe to get the exact measurements anyways, but it's got a whole bunch of organic stuff, and it just gives a whole bunch of electrolytes and energy since the birds have been on the road for so long, especially this batch being on the road for 3 days. Sorry, 3 days. So I'm gonna go get that taken care of, and then I will show you guys us dipping their little beaks and counting all 100. I'm curious to see exactly how many we get. Sometimes they give us a little extra, so we'll see. All right, ready to see them all?
Oh, they're all strapped together.
Yeah, there's just 2 boxes strapped together. Look at that. So many chickens.
100 of them.
Thank you again for coming and being able to break away from work to help. Whew.
You gotta remember to count them.
Yeah.
Well, these look good.
Yeah. I'm gonna dip them 1, 2. You want to record so I can dip? 3.
So like she talked about, we got the magic water here, which kind of gives them a little pump of nutrients that's much needed after all the stress of being in the mail for a while. And one of the practices that we read about online that we've been doing with all of our birds is we dip each one of their beaks in the water so that they know where it's at.
First 10. 11. 12. Woohoo, 13.
What number are we on?
40.
40 of them.
41. Wait, that was 40. I'm running out of room. They're all clogging the water. 41.
Yeah, we may have to put another water in here.
42.
Just so that they have room.
44.
Did you tell them about the rocks?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so we've talked about it in previous videos. If you look in here, there's rocks, this type of water. If you have a nipple water or something like that, it doesn't matter. But a water like this, when they're really small, you see like they just jump on in there. We don't want them to drown. That's what the rocks are for. We just find some clean rocks from the yard or from the driveway.
50!
And line it in. That's
sorry, 50.
50.
Alright, there's 52.
52 down. While she's doing that, I'll show you guys real quick. In a previous video, we've shown you these. These are our favorite type of feeder for the new birds. And it's got the little reel feeder on here. It doesn't help when they're this small, but once they get a little bit bigger, just keeps them from roosting up here. And of course, it's a handle to carry. But you'll also notice that there's no legs on it right now. I took the legs off. They go in these little holes here so that you can lower it. And we just set it on the ground when they're this size. And you can see, I'll take a little one here. They're plenty big enough that they can get in there. And then as they get bigger, we can raise it by putting those legs on. What else we got? The heater. So because we've got so many, we're going to use the old school heat lamp and the new school heat lamp. These are a lot safer. These are, I'll put the link for this and that feeder and the water we're using down below just in case you guys are interested. But this heater is awesome because you don't have to worry about that light falling down there and causing a fire, but also it puts out plenty of heat and you can adjust it. You can raise or lower it for the birds. And this size here does around 50 or so birds, maybe even a little bit more depending on their size. Thank goodness it's Texas and it's already getting pretty warm, so they shouldn't need supplemental heat more than probably about 2 weeks. Oh man, looks like we got a dead one down there.
Where?
Right there.
Yep.
Darn. That's our first time ever ordering from these guys that we've had a dead one, and they tell you that it's likely to happen because chicks have a high mortality rate, especially with the stress from not only, you know, wherever they were born from, but that's a long way to travel. And so it's going to happen. It still sucks when it does, but Purely Poultry is where we get these from. Great people, great service, great product, and our birds are always really healthy and active. Look how active these guys are. And that's after 3 days in the mail, which is crazy. So you can expect a little bit of a mortality rate, but what they usually do is they throw in a few extra birds in an order just because that's bound to happen. It's just an unfortunate part of farming that we got to deal with.
You're tinier than all the other ones.
That one is a little tiny one.
Falling asleep. You're number 90. Did you know that?
Well, that breeze feels great.
Yeah, it does. You're number 90. That's your number. Remember that.
One of our friends' channels that they posted about some meat chickens that they got in the mail, you wouldn't believe, maybe you would, but you wouldn't believe the amount of people who think it's inhumane to ship these things by mail. And I don't think that they quite understand how the food chain works and how the process works. 99% of the chicks you see for sale in a store, whether it's Tractor Supply, you know, they didn't hatch them out back. They got them in the mail. You know, maybe a truck from a long distance. Either way, they were transported from where they came from.
Number 100.
100. Awesome.
We got 103.
Look at that one, got all wet.
I know. They're all wet. Look, come look.
Yeah, they're sticking their heads way in there. That's why we put the rocks in there. We may need to remove a few of them just so that they've got plenty of access to the water. They're kind of having to go in between them. Yeah. We might have got a little rock happy. Look at this one. I'm sorry, we need to get you under some heat.
Poor little thing.
That's what beautiful looks like out of the shower.
Thanks.
Just kidding, beautiful.
And you're right, look, I just fall asleep in your arms afterwards.
Oh. They look really good.
Yeah. Ooh, let's put you under the heat. You can't step on them. This one's not doing too good.
That one looks a little weak.
Like I haven't seen it walk. Same as this one. This one will at least stand. Get you in some more water.
Yeah, we'll have to keep a close eye on that one.
Is it good? Get you some good nutrients. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with the crazy lady.
The crazy chicken lady?
I mean, it's breathing fine.
Yeah, I think it's just
There
tired.
it goes. Come on.
What are y'all doing down here?
They're all behind you, careful.
Oop.
They all have little afros from getting their hair wet, or their heads wet. Look.
I think we've got a little bit of neighbor interaction over here.
Look at these over here. What do you think about those? Yeah. What's up, guys? So, Mason, what are you doing?
Putting them on your feet.
So Anna messaged me and was like, "Hey, can you watch Nissa?" And then we got Nora. Can you say hi, Nora? Can you say hi? No. So the boy, what do you think about all these chickens?
There's too many.
Devin is putting up some extra feed. Nissa is not having it. She doesn't want to see the babies. She won't let me put her down.
Look. Pet it. Look.
See? You like those chicks? Can I put you down now? No. Devin, what do you think about all these chickens?
There's too many.
Mason said the same thing. You like those chicks?
Is this one dead?
No.
It's not walking.
That one was one of the ones that we got that was weak, so we're not sure if it'll survive or not.
It's not working.
You want me to put you down? No?
No. Step on me. I'm gonna go. Don't walk off. It's a step.
What do you think, Nora?
Ah!
Careful.
It's not getting on me.
Oh, they're getting on you? Alright guys, well that is it for our video today. We are going to take care of these chicks. And we noticed that the water broke to the big meat chicken tractor, so me and Devin are going to go outside, out to the pasture and fix that really quick while I take these girls inside because it's too hot for them. They're going to get to hang out with Mason. Oh, they're not stuck. They're just getting fat and eating.
Hey, this one stuck like
You want to get it out? You can pick it up.
No.
No? Good.
You just pick it up.
See? Just like that.
And then you can put it in the sink.
Oh,
What do you think?
see, it's not stuck. It got out.
Oh. Get away from us.
We love you guys, and we will see you in the next video. Say bye.
Bye.
You're doing off.